The Thanksgiving address is one of the most important parts of our culture that can be conveyed to the outside world. The Thanksgiving address is an address. It is not a prayer. We are actually, with our language, speaking to those parts of creation and thanking them, and then having the whole gathering send that thanksgiving out to those parts of creation.
It lays our relationship to the universe of how we're to behave and how to respect the universe we live in.
It's a directive, and it's also a summation of our cosmology. It tells us in the beginning to be respectful and to be thankful. And that's where the idea of Thanksgiving comes in.
The Thanksgiving address is such a beautiful oration. I think of it as just this river of words that takes us to an orientation of gratitude. It reminds us to acknowledge that we're not alone in the world, that our very lives are dependent upon the gifts of all of these other beings with whom we share the planet.
Any gathering we have, whether it's a large one or a small one, whether it's a meeting of the Council of Chiefs or whether it's ceremony or a clan meeting, the Thanksgiving address is put out before all.
One of the parts of it that I think is so powerful is that cadence that says, let us bring our minds together as one. I think we can think about the Thanksgiving address as an example of native science. In a way, it is a listing of all of the elements of the ecosystem.
Start with the noñh, we call the Thanksgiving address. The words before all else. We give thanks for the people around you, that we're all here and we're healthy, and we're able to be here. And you give thanks for the Mother Earth, all the things that she provides for us. And then we go into the things that the Creator has set down here for us.
You're thankful for water, for the corn and all the vegetation, the trees, the sun, we call it our older brother, the moon.
To the animals running about, to the berries, to the birds, and kindly and respectfully we put our minds together as one and give a great gratitude.
So we talk about the soft winds that bring the seasons. When we talk about the thundering beings, the thundering voices we call our grandfathers, and we call the winds our grandfathers. Personify them, respect them, we love them.
And so we continue on in that model of Thanksgiving in our ceremonies throughout the year.
Well, the ceremonies are part of the acknowledgement. It all relates to the Thanksgiving address. It all relates to the work that the Creator has put in to Mother Earth.
Because we're dependent on everything. That's why we keep our ceremonies going, to say thank you for the gifts of life every day.
It takes you to that place of thanksgiving, and everyone has that place where you're feeling that feeling of being grateful for what you have.
It's a renewal, it's a continuation. Great authority, great instruction, good values.